Thames Path is a scenic route through the capital along one of Britain's most famous rivers. It's basically like going for a walk across the opening titles of EastEnders, which is why we thought we'd invite ex-ender Larry Lamb.
Daddy-o!
And his broadcaster son, George, to guide us through some of their favourite hotspots down by the water. And they're beginning their river walk at the Thames Barrier.
Did you not work round here somewhere?
Yeah, when I first started work, I worked at Maybank's just over here in Deptford.
With Uncle Bill?
My Uncle Bill, yeah. I just absolutely love being here. I guess it's because it sort of links you to the world. You know, down there is the world. The history of the place is what the river conjures up for me. You know, and this was 50 years ago when I was working down here. It's absolutely fascinating to see the change and to think of everything that's gone before. This is the Thames Path, Sunshine.
Right.
And as you head further into London, the iconic sights come thick and fast.
I grew up in West London, so I've spent my whole life kind of walking along by the river, and it's one of the few places in London you get a bit of kind of perspective. It's a treasure.
Next is a stop at the South Bank for a detour down memory lane.
And look at that, the National. How long since you've worked here?
No, it was 2007. It was kind of a big point, really, because I'd done, you know, about 10 shows in the West End. All of a sudden, bang, National Theatre, the one thing I wanted to do, and there I was.
And would you walk in here every day? Or?
Yeah, a lot of the time. I go for a walk right the way over Blackfriars Bridge and do a big loop around every night and just get myself all jazzed up and ready to go. So it was perfect. And if you're not walking, the parking's good at the National Theatre as well.
Parking,
come on!
As long as I gaze up, Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise.
From the South Bank, Larry and George continue to head west on the Thames Path. As they leave the capital's best-known sites behind, the walk starts to give way to the West London suburbs, 6 miles upriver in Putney.
Imagine the amount of times we've been down here. You probably pushed me along here in a buggy.
Yep, without doubt.
I'm sure one of these is where I did my first ever rowing lesson.
Yeah.
Well, first and last rowing lesson.
Exactly. It wasn't a huge success, was it?
There you go. It could have been me if I'd have just persevered. I tell you, mate, we're so lucky having this in London.
I know. It's wonderful. A walk along the river path is just an extraordinary geography and history lesson. And for me, definitely one of the best walks anywhere in Britain. Always has been and always will be.
You ready for a beer?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, mate.
Ah, the perfect end to any stroll. Nice one, boys.